I'm Jenna. I'm one of the senior accountants in our office. I first started working for Cameron back in March 2009. I suppose I'm a bit of a jack of all trades. I try and keep my hand in on a little bit of everything, and I like working on a wide variety of jobs.
How would you describe the current team at Cameron Patterson and Co?
Our team at Cameron Patterson and Co is a good mix of variety and skill set. We've definitely got a sense of humour and we appreciate that. It is one of those teams, the more you put in, the more you get out of it, most definitely. And I thoroughly enjoy working with each and every one.
How does our team go in handling stressful situations? And I guess, you obviously work remotely, but when you're with the team and you're chatting online and in Zoom calls and things like that, and you're trying to problem solve, can you just step me through a little bit about how that goes working with the team and figuring out solutions, if that makes sense?
Do you mean what's a day to day look like?
Yeah, I guess. So, say, how does the team go with problem solving and working on files together? How do we work together as a team? I guess is a lot more.
Oh, okay. We definitely do share files back and forth. It's not like there is one accountant on the file and that is the end of it. We definitely do share files. I'd have to say one of the biggest pluses is having client contacts. So if someone is having a meeting with a client, it's not unusual for another accountant to be involved, whether that's for a fresh perspective or whether that is because you will be doing a lot of the legwork on the file. You're definitely included in on those client meetings. That's really important. I think the perfect fit for our firm is definitely someone who can think for themselves and show a bit of initiative. It is a stressful environment at times with deadlines and other COVID type pressures that we do come up against. I think the best way of dealing with that would be someone who knows about, time management skills.
Yeah, yeah. I guess, what are traits that would suit really well in the office? I mean, obviously, you're going to have if you look at all of us, we're all very different individuals. But what are some unifying traits that you think we all sort of share, or at least we value? What are values that you think that we all prioritize, or at least are important to us?
We are all of varying degrees great communicators. We're not necessarily got the same skill set. Cameron definitely has a problem-solving skill set. I think we do complement each other. We're not all the same personality. I think honesty and integrity is obviously a big part of the role. Excuse me, didn't I just say I'm doing an online video with you?
It's fine. The point of this video is to try and communicate exactly who we want, and we want to I think we're going to get people who definitely don't fit at applying for it anyway, but we want the people. We want to just draw people in with our team and who we want. And I guess, is there anything else that you want in a team member that's really specific, that is really important to you to work with?
You've definitely got to have initiative and drive to want to challenge yourself. We are a more boutique firm, which means you have to have a broad range of skills. You are not stuck in a box. You are not pigeonholed. That also means that you have to be committed to extending yourself, sometimes out of your comfort zone. You have to be prepared to do the research. You definitely have to be prepared to be a team player. We do share files back and forth. Someone who's not scared to put their hand up and say, hey, I need a hand at times. Someone who's willing to jump in and do something that might not necessarily be their role if it means helping the client out and getting it out the door. Initiative's a big thing. You've got to have that drive to want to do good things for good people. And that might also include doing things outside your comfort zone with a great selection of people.
Yeah, definitely. No, I completely agree. I think overall as a team, we're so good at throwing and catching, problem solving and getting through files and things like that just by using the help of each other. And I think that's so interesting what you said about the communicating, because I didn't realize that until now, but we're all, like, communication's so important to a lot of us.
I did notice we are also... Why are there dogs in the back of the ground?
That's what we want. We only want people who have dogs.
Come on, you can all go outside, please. Out. Go on, get outside. We are most definitely not a standard accountancy firm. We do things slightly different. We do have a high level of communication with clients. Sometimes that high level means hand-holding at times. But you will be expected from day one to be able to communicate clearly with clients. I forgot to shut the back door. There is definitely an XFactor type, special type of being that we do tend to look for.
Yeah.
We do look at the client's entire situation. It's not like we just do accounting and tax returns and that is it. We're also very committed to the success of the team as a whole. I came up through the system working full-time and doing my accountancy degree part-time.
Yeah.
I have found that I am at a higher level compared to some of my peers.
Yeah.
Because I had multiple years of experience. Yeah. So study is definitely recommended. We will certainly help with that. Your CA mentorship is extremely important. I don't think it's the be-all, end-all. I think it teaches you valuable skills like research and communication, which you use day to day.
Yeah. I kind of like having that in because it sort of shows that we're a little bit quirky. And I kind of want to put the dogs in because that'll, just show off. No, I think Cam was just... Oh, she's so good. And our newest staff member. Oh, that's so gorgeous.